Go metal detecting in the hailstones, why don't you?
I walk the fields and feel the breeze. When my trusty knocks I dig with ease. Searching past through ancient land, history's calling metal in my hand. Leprechauns and ancient myths, castles old and cliffs that kiss. Iron soil beneath my feet, wildlife watching tales we meet. I'm a metal detectorist.
Hey folks, out again. There goes my detector on the floor. Why am I whispering? Because my old friend Mr. Fox is down the field there and he's heard me. He's looking back. If I step out from behind this bush, he's going to take off. Look, he's interested in something in the field. Or is he doing a poo? I'm not sure. I can't zoom in, so I'll zoom in editing. He's spotted me now. He's going to think about this and he's going to have a run, surely. Yeah, yes, and there he goes. Beautiful. Beautiful animals. Anyway, I'm going to go out. It's wet, it's windy. I'm at home in fields I've done and found nothing much. So, what am I going to find today? Probably nothing much as well. Right, it's on to the first. Okay, I'm on to my second field and this is my first diggable signal. And I have an imprint. There's definitely something coiny looking about that. So, what is it? Oh, I see it. And it is a big penny. First target. And we're on the board with the coins. We might even get a year off this. Let's give it a wipe there with my towel. Yeah, let's look to see who it is. It's George V. George V, big penny. I'll put the year up later. You can probably see it, but I can't. There. Can you see it? Anyway, first diggable signal, and we have a lovely coin. Brilliant. On to the next. I don't know, is this worth the live? It wasn't a great signal and there was a hint of iron. But we're down to a clump, so let's see what's in the clump together. I see a green edge. So, oh look, it's a big penny. I did not expect that for a low target, though. It must have been, there must be a bit of iron next to it. I thought I was going to dig iron, to be honest. But yeah, is it George V again? I think it is. Yes, that looks like George V. Will I even bother trying for a year? You may be able to see it there. When I figure it out at home, I'll put it up there somewhere. Brilliant. 2 coins. Now I have dug a few bits of rubbish since the first coin, but still, it's not too bad. On to the next. People often ask me when I find something, you know, is it valuable? How much is that worth? And most of the time, it's either worth nothing or I couldn't actually tell you how much it's worth. Let's turn around here from the wind. But this is my most valuable find today. This is worth 15 cents. Yes, bye. On to the next. Again, another unexpected find. I wasn't going to live dig this because the signal was all over the place. But we're on to our third coin and it's George V again. So George V is taking the match ball today. He's got the hat trick. The other side is destroyed, but George V side is perfect. Half penny. So 2 pennies and a half penny from Georgie V. Very good. There is what's left of the imprint. On to the next. And we're on another coin. And guess who it is this time? Yep. 4 in a row. Georgie 5. This one is a bit crustier than the first 3. Right, 4 George the 5ths. We'll keep going, maybe he's left one of his silvers here. On to the next. Oh, today's not working out great for me. I'm running in from these showers every 10 minutes, and it seems that every time the shower starts, I'm at the other side of the field and the trees are at this side of the field and I have to run over. But anyway, started lashing there as I was digging this out. I think it's trash, but it's got the right colouring for silver. And I don't know, is that fabric that's attached to the other side. It's after lightening off. That's that shower over. I'm going to go at it again. On to the next. You're having a laugh, for feck's sake. Go metal detecting in the hailstones, why don't you? I'm not even bothering now. I'm just wet and cold. Stay at it. What are you seeing? Not much. It's lightening off. It's amazing how many old kinds I found in this field. It's about less than 3 acres, about 2 acre field. And I found about 15 old kinds at this stage over a couple of years visiting it. It's just getting heavier. It's nearly snow now. Look at that. Okay, this is just uncomfortable. But anyway, this field, when I was a young fella back in the early 80s, the brother and myself and some of the neighbours would come to this field. There's a little bit of a flat patch there in the summer and play football and hurling and rugby and stuff. So I expected to find loads of decimal coinage, and I haven't found any. And I've got a good signal there. No, actually it's not. It's very low. Consistently 34, 35. It's worth the dig, but it's usually trash or bottle top. Sure, we'll dig it and we'll see. We're going to be bouncing around a bit. I'm trying out my new phone holder as well. It's a neck mounted one. All cool kids have them, so I said I'd get one. I'm not sure about it yet because the phone is in my mouth. Right, out of the hole. From there. Yeah, it's a sliver of shite. That's enough of torture for you. On to the next. It's a lovely sunny day while lashing rain. Welcome to Ireland. At least we have a rainbow. I don't know if you can see that actually. But there is a rainbow there and I'm going to find the end of it. Yes, bye. 4 coins very early on and nothing for the last 3 hours. And I've gone through some swamps and I still haven't got a coin, but I got this. First for me. I think that says Science. Science black boot polish, manufactured by Punch and Company Limited, Cork. Yeah, a few years old, not terribly old. Gave a cracking signal, of course. Right, I don't know how much more of this I'll put up with, but I'll see if I can get one more coin. On to the next. Right, I think I have something a little interesting for a change. It's a heart-shaped, what was once a medallion, and I think it's probably a Sacred Heart religious medal. There isn't a whole lot of detail left, but there's some. Maybe when I clean it up at home and look at it under with a side light I might figure out what it says. But yeah, I think the loop at the top is broken. I don't think it's a blessing for the field, so I'm going to bring this one home. But yeah, a nice bit of social history there. So that's on to the next. And finally, I think we're on to another coin. It's very slick, but I think there's a date there at the bottom that I can't see. Maybe you can. Let's take the back off of it. This was not a great signal again. And there is, what is there? Is that a bust? Oh, is it a Vicky? Is it a Vicky? Are we gone from George V for the first time today? Turn you down there a little bit. I'm sure she is there somewhere. It's very slick. Yeah, but looking at the date line, where is it again? There. I think we will get a date off this one. So for now, I'm calling it a Vicky Penny until I find out more. Right, coin number 5, a long time coming. On to the next. While I'm in this field, the way the sun is shining through the trees just reminded me that a few months ago I did a hunt in this field and I found a piggy halfpenny with a bullet hole in it somewhere around there. I'm going to stitch that video in here now. Wait till you see this. There you go. See? Edge of a coin. Good signal too. Opened it up. And it was this. I went, ah, shoot. It's just some sort of a washer. But on closer inspection reveals there's an animal. The animal is a pig, and it actually says it there. Half D. It's a piggy halfpenny that's been battered. And I don't know. Well, I don't think it was shot with a bullet because it's battered. It's been squashed around the edges as well. So I don't know, were they making a washer out of this? But it's a piggy halfpenny that's absolutely mangled. See, it's been hammered around the edges. I mean, that looks like a bullet hole, but what were they doing with this? Will I get a year if I clean it up? Maybe I will. I'll do that at home. That's a funny one. Piggy halfpenny with a hole blown through the middle. Cool. On to the next. And back to today's video. Okay, this is Worthy of Alive. It's a solid 63-ish. Let's see what we have. Is another bottle cap. Is that a bit of pottery? I think it is. Ooh. Yep. Some bit of... for the love of Jesus. Right. Bollocks. On to the next. So that was it, folks. Nothing too exciting today. 5 coins and this religious medal. The only thing really was I almost had a King George V Royal Flush. 1917, 18, 19 and 1920. Just one off the flush. The Vicky, the Slick Vicky, turned out to be an 1860. Very hard to make out. It's very slick. The medallion would have been a nice one in this day. I think that's Jesus on the cross on that side. And I think that's the Sacred Heart. There was a lot of detail going on there. Don't know what it said around the edge. But that's it. Anyway, tune in next week, St. Patrick's Day, for my next video where I'm back on the silver, double silver, and the St. Patrick's relic of sorts. Anyway, that's going to be a good one. So until then, if you want to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're into this sort of stuff. Okay, ciao.
I'm technician search beneath the sand. Notch 900 in my hand all across this land. Ireland's wild, the history runs deep. Wildlife sings while secrets they sleep.